What's up, guys? We are back.
You and I. Hi,
Yeah.
guys.
Charana was
We're back. When I
why
joined
we
a
didn't
singing group.
record any. Yeah, why we didn't record. Charana joined a singing group,
And a
and
cult.
he did a bunch of Christmas choirs. But yeah, and actually, what the hell happened? So it's been a long time since we did our last video.
Yes, it has been
Yeah,
a very long time.
very long time.
We got caught up with life, and
Yeah, and I got caught by crypto bros, and I was held at gunpoint after the last video. So yeah, that's why I look like this. I was in a cell. I was forced to say good things about crypto, but here I am. I somehow survived. So yeah,
oh, guys, I have to
and
give something to my wife. Hold on, but you need
uh,
the laptop. All right, we are not cutting anything today. No edits.
yeah,
Everything's in.
no edits. We
All
actually
right,
don't have
so
time to do edits.
yeah, it's like we are
Yeah,
doing videos like Max Kada. There's a
yeah,
UK YouTuber called Max Kada. He does the most chaotic YouTube videos. Right. So we were off for a while. Life happened. Did not join a cult or a music club or anything. We were fully on
yeah,
end of the year, wrapping up everything, and we were repositioning for 2026.
yeah,
That's what we do, you
and
know.
yeah, and I started selling tiramisu with my wife. So yeah,
Yes,
that's a new business that we started. So yeah, Charana
and
has been our
yeah.
main sales guy. So who has been out there trying to people to buy our tiramisu, but yeah, it has been fun. Yeah.
I've been killing it.
honestly, that I don't honestly that was more fun than doing software or anything, right?
Honestly, that just like doing your own thing, even when like it's not any own thing, it's just this food related stuff, talking to people, selling, and just just getting the chance to just interact with like bunch of people that you have never met. That part itself is really fun, except for the part where you have to make tiramisu. Of course, I don't have any part on that.
Yeah.
That's because Pasan is the CTO of this company, by the way. He's chief tiramisu
No,
officer.
no, no. That's Vinu. That's Vinu.
That's
My
okay.
wife became a CT. Yeah, my wife became a CTO before me, so that's very surprising. And she actually quit the software industry as well, but it's but somehow became a CTO. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, we have like what 20 viewers, right? And we still get hate from those 20 viewers when we put out our
Yes.
crypto
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
It's just
That's some
that
crazy
is
stuff, man.
wild. Yeah, I mean 80%. I mean 50 to 60% of those viewers are our friends or family, and the rest
Yeah.
is unknown. And
Yeah.
the unknown
And
comes like
the rest, I think, is known. It's just you and me constantly playing it on our
yeah,
TV
and just
over and
clicking
over
it
again.
every day.
So yeah,
Uh,
but yeah,
yes.
we now have 100 subscribers. So yay! Yeah,
Such a sad day. But yeah,
yeah,
we have
such a sad
100,
day.
and we'll get into it. We'll get into it. So we are kind of out of it, but yes, we completed a workshop last year. End of the year, we finished AI workshop that we did for educators in Sri Lanka, and mainly it was from about 4 to 5 universities in Sri Lanka, local universities. The lecturers, the professors, and their senior lecturers, and everyone joined in order to learn how to capitalize AI for their day-to-day work when it comes to educating, basically. So we actually were able to, I mean, we could say like after so many years, like working in software industry, getting validation or any sort of appreciation is a bit hard, right? It's there. It's mainly in these shit Sri Lankan companies that they call themselves software companies. So, so throwing some shade, 26 starting with some shade. Uh,
Yeah.
it's really hard to get some appreciation, right? I mean, the Pasan and I were lucky enough to work for remote companies who actually gave us a lot of appreciation for what we do and even where we work right now, which is lovely and beautiful to have. And we realized that even the work that we did at workshops, basically when we did it, we thought we are just doing it. We didn't actually think, okay, it'll have a real life impact on people. And after the session, after all the sessions are done, they actually came and they told and they showed how they used ways and methods that we actually taught them. And then I realized, holy shit, there's actually a output, like there's an effect of what we do to these people. And it was lovely. It was one of those moments where we and Pasan, we actually like, kind of looked at each other. We were like, oh, people actually learn from us. And that was really cool because usually it's the software industry. It's going to be juniors or even seniors or even people who work with the product team that learns from you and they appreciate you, of course. But this was completely different. This is not someone you work with. This is one-off sessions. And yeah, I mean, I think we felt what educators feel in a sense
Yeah.
almost all the time. And it was lovely.
Yeah, that was fun, and it was my first experience doing something like that. So, I mean, I was at first I was very surprised about the knowledge that they had. Like, we like even I know some like colleagues or and friends of mine who are in the software industry, and they don't even have much AI, like how to use these AI tools and whatnot. So, but all of these educators, I mean, they had very like top knowledge. Not, I mean, top knowledge as in like they had good understanding of how everything works and how to utilize that. So what we did was we just enhanced that, I guess. So like we started out with like context engineering and how to properly structure prompts and whatnot. Then we did like AI ethics. Mostly Charana was doing AI ethics and like the the ups and downs of AI, and we did some. I did some workflow optimization scenarios where they can use re- uh, AI to basically do repetitive tasks, right? Instead of us doing it every single day. So those kind of things. It was a 6 week long session, and with the US
Yeah.
government shutdown, that got dragged a little bit. So
Yeah,
that
that
wasn't.
bit
Yeah,
of a
so that
blocker, but
wasn't really
we managed
fun.
to have some online sessions
Yeah,
and just move forward also. And we went
yeah,
in deep with, how to do research analysis and synthesis analysis
yeah,
and how to do your referencing and how to ethically do research and
yeah,
yeah, all of those cool stuff, of course. We'll probably put this
yeah,
out for free or for very low amount on Udemy or somewhere so everyone can access it. We thoroughly believe gatekeeping information is not the way to go about it. So we are all about just giving out. It's, as I always say, the
yeah.
love you give is the love you get. So the more you give, the more you get.
Get
Probably.
yeah.
We'll try it out.
I have been giving and giving. I have never gotten anything back. Bro, I'm broke.
that's, uh, that's the other side of this thing.
Yeah.
It's just if you
Yeah.
give 100%, you get about 50% back. Not all the time, but
Yes.
I guess that's
Yeah.
sort of the way that the world works these days. Have you noticed the world
Yeah.
feels very shitty lately?
Yeah. I thought it was just us with the new government and all, but it's not just us. I think comparatively we are doing a bit better than like what's happening in US and stuff, right? So
I mean, because this is bad. The thing is, it's just for me, I feel like everything's inefficient. Everything's just like not what do you call it, just doesn't work anymore. Like someone puts out a new game and then everyone starts shitting on it, right? I get there are
yeah.
certain games that get chat on, but and then there are certain games that doesn't. And even the tools, right? Like there, the funniest thing that I came across, right?
Yeah.
Uh, you have to pay taxes. So this is for, I think, any government, I'm not quite sure, but in my experience, you have to pay taxes, right? So in order to pay taxes, you have to file your taxes and do all those things. And when you do that, you pay your taxes. Let's say you pay about 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000 taxes, and you have to pay 50,000 to 70,000 to an accountant just to file it.
File it.
I don't get it. So the government wants us to pay taxes, but they don't have a method or a uniform way of doing it. I know that there is a way, but God knows we have time to do that. Like we have to do a 9 to 5, and after 9 to 5, we have to do even more. And then we have to like do our house chores, we have to cook, and then we have to worry about other things. And then there's a lifestyle trap that we have to go through. It's just, I don't get it, man. I feel like everything is just geared towards not working. Like, who thought having banks open during the time we work is a great idea?
Yeah.
Right? I
Like,
can't
like,
legit go to a bank and get anything done because I have to be at work.
yeah. Because
I mean,
banks are open from 9 to 3 basically, but all the clients work from 9 to 5. So the clients don't have time to go to the bank because they are working a 9 to 5. The banks are only open from 9 to 3. So
dude,
I think
I don't get it.
yeah, it's because I think the people who work at bank, they also work 9 to 5. I think that's the that's the
I
so
don't know, man. It's. I mean, you just take one thing in your current world or your environment and let me know that it works great, or it works the way that you expect
no,
it to work.
no, nothing but like
Nothing
not even my
works.
laptop right now. You are just a blur for me. Like your video is not even rendering. Like it's literally just a blank blurred I don't know what do you even call it. Like it's not even, it's like a World War I documentary. So yeah. Yeah, that
It's,
and we talking about games, like we have been playing a game called Ark Raiders quite a lot. It has been
oh
fun.
yes,
That, yeah,
very
that's
fun.
such a fun game. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I,
the
I played a
reason.
different.
uh,
Pasan plays it, but yeah,
Yeah, so like two
I
different
don't
ways.
kill
Like Charana,
people.
yeah, he just goes in
Yeah.
all nice. Hey guys, don't shoot. We are friendly, and we get like people start cheering on us and like start shooting at us. So my mantra is like, okay, we go out guns blazing with everything out. Like we throw grenades, we throw guns at them, like anything. Out throwing hands. Like I try to do everything. Yeah, how we
But
play.
I
But
can't
yeah,
do that. I think my ranting is done, but yeah. I mean, if you also feel like the world that around you is not working the way that is expected to work, well, it's time that we do something about it. Me and Pasan, we
yeah,
actually start doing something about it, and
yeah,
more news to
yeah.
follow
Not that,
in another
not
few
that.
months.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see how things goes.
And one more thing is that Charana is officially on the Apple ecosystem. Charana bought an iPhone, which is yeah, that the first
Oh
couple
yeah.
of days was not fun for me even. Like like always calling and complaining, this does not work. How can you do this? How can you?
The only good thing about the iPhone is that it's smooth. I have to give it that. It's so freaking smooth, and it works really well with the ecosystem. Other than that, it's
Yeah, I
just a
think
useless piece of device.
everything
I'm
is
sorry,
like
but like it's just the they have thought about the your user experience is amazing, right? But you cannot compare with the Google Pixel.
uh,
Like the funniest part is I can't transfer my WhatsApp from
that sounds like
Android
a you
to
issue.
Apple. That's the worst part. Like
Mm. Uh,
it sounds like a
yeah.
phone issue,
No,
man. Like you're saying, this is not taking it.
one surprising
But
thing
yeah,
Charana
I
found
mean,
out the hard
I'm
way
on the
was
iPhone 6
it
system.
doesn't matter what phone you buy, like you are not good at taking pictures. Like he thought he was gonna he was gonna become this amazing phone photographer. Like he bought the latest iPhone like 17 Pro, and he's like, Macha, still my pictures look like shit. I was like, Macha, that's you. So yeah, that was the That was so fun. Yeah, skill issue, man.
Skill issue. It was a skill.
Yeah,
It was
you
never
should just stick
never
to
the
doing like
person. I mean,
tech and software.
yeah.
Like don't take
Yeah,
out
well, I'm
any
on a.
photos. Yeah, leave that to your wife.
Oh yeah, she's really good at it. Main reason I bought the iPhone is so that I can, because I've developed iPhone applications, but I've never tested it on a real iPhone. Like I mean, other people's yes, but not my own where you develop parallelly. So I bought it so that now I have two Androids on my desk and an iPhone. So I think the best way to develop mobile apps is definitely have a separate Samsung device, because on Samsung you get the issues you get are completely different. Like if you think you have an Android like a OnePlus or a Pixel or like any Oppo, Huawei, those phones, those things are on a different line. They will all work the same way. You develop like you can fire and forget on those. Samsung, for some reason, has this thing called One UI, their own UI on top of Android based native UI, and then they do things. They do very unnecessary things where you have to have a Samsung device to debug it and then fix those issues. Like, sorry, I'm ranting because it took me like a day to fix one of the issues, and I had to like power up my old Samsung device just so I can test it. It was annoying, but if you're a mobile developer, keep a Samsung, keep a separate Android and an
Bro,
iPhone.
people can't even
Of course,
find a
if the
job
budget
right now when
permits,
you are telling them
and
to buy 3, 4 devices.
definitely,
Come
trust me.
on now.
I mean, I bought this years ago, so it's still working. To be honest, because this is the first phone I bought from my own money. It's a
Actually, I was
Samsung
the one who
S10e.
unboxed it.
It's cool. The back cover comes off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you were the one. I forgot about that. But
And kids,
yeah,
that's
those
why I don't
Androids are
do
still working.
mobile development.
So, oh yeah, I love mobile dev. All right, so the point of this video as well, me and Pasan, we are doing a mentorship on a platform called Teens AI. And it's mainly a triathlon.
Not a
It's
triathlon.
basically done by
Tech-a-thon.
the.
Triathlon is a physical event.
Oh yeah.
Come on now. But we are not cutting this out. Okay.
Sorry.
But it's a tech-a-thon. Okay.
Sorry,
What
guys,
the
sorry.
fuck are you talking
It's a
about? We are not gonna like swim. We are not gonna swim for 100 meters and then get on a bike and paddle like.
Basically the IWD Global is hosting it with in partnership
Women in Tech.
of Sri Lanka, and Women in Tech. And this initiative is led by one of our friends, and there's more people in this. So our point of contact is our friend called Sharon. So it's led by the local ambassador for Teens AI, and in Sri Lanka, so she's basically community manager as well. And yeah, so we are like I'm a tech mentor there, and Pasan, what did he sign up as? Like I'm a tech mentor there, and Pasan, what did he sign up as?
Yeah, we'll be there shaping young
So
minds. So
we are both
basically,
tech
the event is
mentors.
open for people who are under 18 years of age, so age 12 to 18 basically, and they get to tackle real world problems. I mean, not in like a when I say real world problems, I don't think like any enterprise level stuff, but yeah, like we're trying to get starts. Like we're gonna start small with some real world problems, and we're gonna guide them through it, like how to navigate through like maybe frameworks like coding, and how to make when it comes to decisions making, what is important when you are building something, what is not. So collaboration, those kind of stuff, and AI is also included as well. So yeah, I think that's how we will be there. Like it's not just that, there are many other mentors there as well. So yeah, very excited to see what's gonna happen.
Of course. So let's see. I will, of course, keep updating about this, and definitely, I think now the registrations are closed.
I think
So I think
for
yeah, it's done
mentors,
now.
I think yes,
So
but for students, I think 4 more days you have 4 more days until 31st or something. So
Absolutely.
yeah, if you are someone
Yes.
who's under age 18, I think you can join. And if you don't even have a team, you don't have to worry about that. They will assign you to a team. You will see new faces. You get to meet new faces and meet new people, and like it's basically a little bit of a networking event as well, right? So yeah, it'll be fun, and you will get experience, like you will get to hear from industry leaders, like experienced leaders, like Kasun from Surge Global is also coming. He's the CTO at Surge. So like those kind of people are actually battle tested, right? Like it's good to have that set of eyes, I would say. So yeah, it'll be fun, and of course Charana and I will be there. So we are not here for a long time, but a good time. We are the
We have
battle,
been
yeah.
battle
We
tested,
bring
and
the
we are the
battle.
battle. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, you get throughout, you will be getting mentorships from industry leads and industry professionals, experienced engineers, developers, product managers, UI UX engineers, and it's a huge variety of roles where you can get access to, and you get help throughout the entire process. And it's fully remote done, and it's teens age from 12 to 18 who want to join can join, and then they can basically build like impact driven AI solutions, or like ethical goals that if you have any ethical goals or real world real world problems that you want to solve, you can bring these solutions. And basically with with, of course, you can't say without AI, because AI is now everywhere. So it is going to be with AI you're going to solve these problems and do these initiatives, and of course be able to come on top. Yeah. And we
Yeah,
are looking forward to seeing everyone there.
and yeah, that yeah. So that's
It's going to
Teens
be
AI.
interesting.
So yeah, very interesting stuff. And what more? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a,
It's
it's
not a
it's
triathlon,
triathlon,
decathlon.
guys.
So
Don't show up there with swim shorts and a skinny. Please don't do that. You have to be professional, okay?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
so sorry, teens
yeah.
AI. I just said it completely wrong. Yeah.
But yeah, and so do we have
All
anything
right.
else? What else happened?
We do. Of
Yeah.
course, this is not going to be a long video. It's going to be a short video, but we did do something fun. I actually bought the
Oh,
$100 subscription of the Claude and got access to the Cowork, and that was very fun. I'll be honest. It actually, basically, if you want to make any automated workflow pipelines, like even with the documents that you have inside your computer or the Chrome tab or anywhere, like it can basically control Chrome, control your PC. Basically, it can do anything that you want it to do. And instead of setting up these workflows, like how set up workflows on Zapier or any other workflow tool, you just have to prompt. You can just tell them to what you need to do, and then they set it up. When I say they, it's Claude Code. It sets up the a plan and everything, and it just executes and just gives you a notification, and it does a flawless job. And I use this to reply to my emails in the morning. Like I wake up, I execute the script. Basically, I just execute the script and the prompt which has been running, and then I just go get my coffee. I do my morning meditation and stuff, and then I come back, and yeah, it's done. So it's pretty much you can offload these things to those kind of tools, which is very powerful, I would say, because it's rather than getting another resource to do that, you can just pay
but
to get it
it's
done.
the same
And
thing.
it
Like
has come
even if
to a
you get
level
another
where
resource, you
it
are paying.
works pretty well.
Yeah, are you talking about free interns? Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, you have to pay more than $100. So. If you get a free intern, it's a whole different story. But I would say that it's even interns work with AI now, so it's like it's better to get an intern, I would say. Uh, yeah, and then on the same note, I was able to test the GLM 4.7. Like everyone's going crazy about their code output quality is good, and they're benchmarking almost close to Claude Code as well. So I was able to test it out on RTX 4060, a mobile version, which is the laptop GPU. And it actually generated 90 tokens per second, which is amazing, which is really good. Code quality is good, but still it's a bit far away from Claude Code, because Claude Code has that variety of understanding context, and it has
Yeah.
bit more things under the
And
hood, how it works, right? Their own ecosystem. So with open source models like GLM, you have to set up your own ecosystem, set up your skills, set up everything, how it works and how it works with tools and so on. So I guess it's cheaper to just have a $20 thing rather than buying a
yeah,
500,000 rupee
yeah, yeah.
laptop to
And
run
also
that.
like Cloud Code, if you're using Opus 4.5, that's mind-blowingly good. It's I started using it recently because I have been always using Sonnet because it's less expensive, right? So, but I started using Opus and it's scary
Yeah.
good. It's like that's it. I can't even put it into words. It's that good. It gets the job done. I mean, of course, you have to steer it in a correct way, but if you have that part figured out, it's gonna do wonders. But yeah, and speaking of GPUs, the RAM, two sticks of RAM cost $1,000. Welcome to the era of AI, guys. You cannot buy a PC. You won't be able to afford a PC anytime soon. Like it's so fucking crazy. The Nvidia has stopped manufacturing GPUs, some of the GPUs from their lineup, and AMD also. And like imagine like Corsair 32 GB or 64 GB RAM kit is around like $1,200. Crazy stuff. Because a graphic card is not even shouldn't even be that high. So imagine two sticks of RAM being like $1,200. It's crazy stuff. Lucky for me, I bought a new graphic card right around when this started to happen during Amazon Prime Day. But that was I would say lucky me. But yeah, that's some crazy ass stuff. Like you like I don't think like even new MacBooks and like everything is getting delayed. I don't think Apple will release new M5 MacBooks because like the memory crisis is hitting everywhere, right?
Mm.
Like I think even if they make new, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to open.
Now I was saying,
Yeah,
so
go on.
if uh, if Apple even puts out a new MacBook which has the new M5 processor, it will be more expensive than the last year's model, I think, because the RAM shortage is crazy. Shortage as in like I think OpenAI has bought like 80% of the like the memories out there. That's why it's causing this, right, Char?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like they went and back ordered like bunch of RAMs that is not even manufactured, like hardware that is not even manufactured yet. So the problem is when you order things that are not even in place, then your future projections are on hold. So because of that, they are basically giving their vendors the word saying that this is the case, and then the vendors reciprocate, and then the world panics, and you a used RAM of stick is
Yeah.
about $300 where someone has bought it for like $40-50. So it's crazy. It's like how like it's
It's
basically
basically what we
having
faced
raw
during
material,
the
like
fuel
like how
crisis.
back in the day gold, silver,
Like 1 liter
diamond.
going for 3,000 rupees.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's the case, right? Because the funny thing is, there's only few people who manufacture these hardwares, right? So that's the problem that we have mainly, right? And then when they dedicatedly sell it to a single person, a client, then what happens is
Yeah.
there's a huge shortage, right? So, but in the future, I feel we'll bridge the gap between building your own hardware versus buying it from somewhere. We will bridge that gap because that's slowly bridging. All these things are getting bridged by AI, and then getting bridged by how we think. Very specifically, I've seen this in Gen Zs and late millennials, where they put a huge effort to just get things done by themselves. So, and care for money, care for status has gone down as well in these generations. I've seen that a lot, and I think it's a good thing. I think that'll bring quality in the future. But then again, right now, few $1 billion companies are controlling the market, and they are basically maneuvering it the way that they want. So it's not so much we can do about it, but it doesn't mean that you will not be able to build a computer. It might be that cloud computing will be a thing in the future. Like mainly people want to build PCs to work or to play games, right? So if for gaming, there's like cloud gaming now getting very famous, and so the latency is becoming very low. So likewise, cloud computers, cloud processing, and even this AI work processing, that will be more streamlined, where you will not have a need for a compuder,
Oh, but
except if you're at
I need
IELTS.
a physical
We are a bit old
computer.
school
No,
like
no,
that.
hell no. I'm
We
not
want
paying
one.
any fucking big ass company like $100 a month to play a
Exactly what I'm talking
game.
about.
I need
Exactly
one.
what I'm talking
Like
about.
I have my PC right here. I just need my own PC, which no one has access to. I just wanna play games on it, do whatever I want on it. Like, ain't no way in hell I'm paying this absurd amount of money to these companies. No chance. And even like look at my phone,
And yeah,
guys.
that's
Look at
basically
my
what it
phone.
is.
Like this
So
is
it's going to be two
broken into
generations.
pieces. I'm like I refuse to pay. I refuse to get this fixed. I refuse to buy a new phone. Like it still works. Ah, see?
So there's a small flex by Pasan. So he has an iPhone. So yeah, I think that's mainly it that we wanted to cover. And I think our next video is gonna be very different. We with this year we are taking a different format,
Yeah, yeah,
a physical format, I would say, and the
yeah,
structure is going to be different as well. And we'll be bringing in people.
yeah. I know
We're gonna
we
make some
said this
changes, guys.
last year. I know we said this
It's
last year as
basically what
well,
it
but
is.
this year we are actually gonna do it. But yeah, yeah.
Yes, we got a
And
dedicated
it's
resource
called
for it.
Claude Cowork. No, yeah, just kidding.
So let's see how this goes. It's all cloud
Yeah.
core. I mean, please do, if you are a teen between
Not 8, 12, 12 and 18.
8 and
Come on,
18,
man.
12, 12. I'm the worst guy to
But
promote
yeah,
anything on a YouTube
if
video.
we ever get
Let me
sponsored
check.
content, I'm doing it.
I need to confirm this. Hold on, guys. I have written down. If you're between 12 and 18 and you want to explore the AI world with empowering the world, join Teen AI. Sign up, and we'll be there. We'll be mentoring, and we'll
Yes,
be
and
bringing
good
the same
vibes.
jokes there. But we'll behave. Good
Yes.
vibes, max
Immaculate
vibes,
times, yes.
immaculate vibes. Yeah. So only vibes we'll be bringing in. And yeah, if you're one of the viewers that you are between 12 and 18, if you're interested in, please join. It's a really great hackathon, and it's fully virtual, so need for physical presence is not there. And I think all the comms are handled through Discord. Very cool. So we'll see you there, and we'll see everyone who has already signed up there. And yeah, all the best to Teens AI, all the best to all the people who have signed up, and
All the best to us. Yes, I was gonna
all the
say
best to us
beat
as
me
well.
to it. But yeah. I think we are gonna wrap this video up. We only wanted to do like very small video, like 10, 15 minutes, but it's 35 minutes now. So yeah. So we're gonna
Yeah,
wrap this up, guys. Yeah, it is what it
it's
is.
usually how
So
it is.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and next video is gonna come soon, and it's a different format, and we hope to give out more information instead of just two dudes talking about random things. So we'll see.
yeah,
We'll see you on the next video, and stay tuned, and
yeah,
follow our LinkedIn's and follow our Twitter pages. So if you want to get updates on the new things that's rolling out, and I understand one day in this AI world feels like 10
yeah,
years. So I completely understand things are moving way too fast. We are here to help it, to slow it down for you, not because you're slow, just
yeah.
because it's way too fast. It's even fast for us.
All
So
right
yeah,
then.
Hopefully we
See
can
you
help you
guys.
guys.
Peace.